Ladies and gentlemen, WWE NXT Great American Bash is finally here this afternoon. I'm your host for your WWE NXT Great American Bash 2025 watch along and results, IWN. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn on the bell for all notifications. Make sure you go check out all the other WWE content I got on the channel. If you guys missed all my Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Evolve watch-alongs this week, go check those out, get those a thumbs up, and show those streams some love and respect and support. Let's get as much audience as we can here tonight for this WWE NXT Great American Bash pay-per-view, because fuck AEW All In Texas. Their pay-per-view is finna be garbage as fucking ice. I don't know why anybody would want to watch AEW All In Texas. Clearly, AEW All In Texas is going to lose to NXT this afternoon. If anybody is new to the channel, subscribe. And like I said, turn on the bell for all notifications. So we got this NXT Great American Bash pay-per-view kicking off with Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy. So without further ado, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Let's go ahead and tune right into it. Let's get at least 4 or 5 likes on the stream tonight. Well, this afternoon. It's not even nighttime yet. After this, I'll be live for the WWE Saturday Night Main Event show tonight. I already had that watch on the schedule. And I'll be live for Evolution tomorrow night. Big weekend, man. Big weekend. Already starting off with NXT Great American Bash. Javon Evans is already in the ring. Waiting on Jasper Troy to do whatever the heck he's doing in the ring. Let's go ahead and turn this music off here. He better be more than ready. Because he's got, I think Javon Evans losing tonight. I mean, look at those white taped ribs around. Look at those white taped bandages around his rib, man. I don't know. I'm kind of concerned about Javon Evans in this match. We could see him lose tonight. For all we know, we can see Jasper Troy get the biggest win of his career. We'll see, man. We'll see what Javon Evans can do to the big man, Jasper Troy. Oh. Yeah, I don't think he's doing any. I don't think Javon Evans' punches or kicks are going to do any damage.
Oba Femi for the NXT title later tonight, but You know, he's not here, Graves, but you certainly can feel of the American dream, Dusty Rhodes. No doubt the sun.
It only backed his kicks only backed Jasper Troy up. It had no effect.
Dusty's influence felt in every aspect of the game.
Oh, Javon Evans sent Jasper Troy's head to the corner. Oh, Jasper Troy grabs Javon Evans from the top rope, or not from the top rope, but from Javon Evans docking on the top rope. Drop kick by Javon Evans. I get the feeling this match is kind of being rushed a little bit.
Troy said Tuesday he was done with Evans, but Evans showed he is not done with Jasper Troy.
He said Troy. Oh, sound like a ghost. The commentary better be great tonight, man. I'm not playing around.
Trying to wear down Jasper Troy center of the ring, and that was clever there by the young OG. But did you see that for?
And he's still getting on top of Jasper Troy. Still trying to knock him. He's still trying to put the big man down.
No doubt about it. When you suffer damage to your
both got sent out of the ring.
Both superstars crashing to the outside. Trying to get a look at our right, but look at the eyes of Javon Evans and Evans.
Damn.
Right there on the steel part of the ring right there. That's the hardest part.
Agony etched on the face of Evans. What does that feel like hitting that corner where the steel meets wood?
That right there for many matches right now. Definitely.
Which one of y'all gonna be my top fans this afternoon?
You talked about this earlier, as this match has really begun. Can Evans' high-flying style over?
Can we get at least 10, 11 people in here tonight on the YouTube live chat? We already have like 15 people in the Twitter X live chat so far. Yeah, his body dropped like a fly.
That was unreal.
I told you, he's the most.
Evans' body was absolutely mangled upon impact on the outside. It's a
Latino, he. He got more like that French heat.
This is catharsis for Troy. He's letting out all the rage, all the anger he keeps pent up inside on the broken body of Javon Evans. Sit against the ropes, or sit against the side of the ring, or sit against the steel guardrail.
Javon Evans got that RVD heat.
Right now for Jasper Troy.
The way he dives on the top rope.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what's on Jasper's mind. He wants to end Javon Evans once and for all. Every time.
And Javon Evans is barely trying to get off of him. He's got him carried. And he just threw him like almost across the ring.
This matchup right now, Jasper Troy looks to be at home. He's looking around. How can he inflict more damage? How can he inflict more
splash? Man, that's got to be over.
That's what this man is all about.
That's got to be over, man.
You know better than us.
Look here, man. When you talk about the blood, when you looking for a bill late at night,
that's got to be over, dude. Ain't no way he's winning. Ain't no way Javon's winning this match. It's got to be over already. You might as well say this match is over before it even started.
Just ripping away, trying to break the back. Jasper Troy, who won MFG Season 1, made his debut May 27th, Season 2 underway. He's already competed, Booker, for the NXT Championship. 6 weeks after his debut, he's already here for a premium live event.
Day one, Jasper Troy is locked in. They always say the eyes.
Now you got Javon Evans in the corner, sending him to the other corner on the other side of the ring. And what was the whole point of putting Javon Evans in this match, knowing he's got an injury now? Knowing he's got that wipes taped and stuff wrapped around his ribs. I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to sound like I'm complaining. I'm just speaking truth.
Trying to follow up with a big elbow, and lucky for Javon Evans, just able to get out of the way. And we said for a long time that when it comes to Javon Evans, maybe the sky isn't even the limit, but perhaps Evans has met his match.
Dude, this match is over for Javon. Let's just call it like it is. I'll be shocked if he wins tonight. It's over for Javon. Let's just call it like it is for now. There's no way he's going to pick up Jasper Troy with a damn suplex like that. You see how big Jasper Troy is compared to how small Javon is? That'd be crazy if he pulls that off. The moves Javon Evans is doing is not working. It ain't working, man. He might as well just surrender himself. Ain't working. Ain't working, man. Ain't working, man.
I know you talked to Jasper Troy about the magnitude of this event. You competed at 6 Great American matches during your career.
I told Jasper, look, man, you got one shot. You got one shot at greatness. Go out there and capitalize. Take advantage.
Oh. You were telling him earlier when you were talking to him about 1995 beating the Stud Stable, 2006 won a world title at this event.
Threw him like a damn semi truck.
You go out there, you bad heel. You step on it. You put it down. You walk on it. And you double for Tony. And keep on walking back. I love that.
I think your exact quote to him was step on his throat and don't let him up. If you want me to get
Please make the commentary better tonight, Vince Joseph and Booker T.
Listen to Center Stage.
That's all I ask.
Sold out, letting Jasper Troy know exactly how they feel about it. Well, unfortunately, for the NXT Universe,
make the commentary better for all of us that's watching this pay-per-view. Not just me.
Troy's out here to make a statement to the entire roster, to the entire business. Jasper Troy has arrived. And to be fair, he's also trying to make a statement to our general manager, Ava, who is here tonight. Jasper Troy feels
of course, Ava was going to be here. Why would she not want to be here? Why would she not want to be there? She's the GM of NXT. Of course. Trust me, I've been seeing the videos and the posters. I know she's there. Every wrestling fan knows that Ava is in the building. You know. The views and the subscriptions go on. Subscribe to Channel 2. We're still dangerously close to 800.
Trying to ride into victory at this juncture, but Javon Evans again trying to get away. And look, his matchup goes on.
All we need is 7 more subscribers, and we should be at 800.
You're seeing the fight right now, Javon Evans. Great.
I should be getting the biggest audience tonight for NXT. I hope to get the big Saturday night main event, where I hope Gunther Goldberg retires Goldberg once and for all, for good. Oh no, Jasper Troy is stepping on Javon Evans' injury in the middle of his ribs. That doesn't look good. And he missed. Good thing Javon Evans rolled out the way. Jasper Troy missed, man.
He's learned in a year you can't achieve $1 million dreams with $1,000 hustle. He's got to bring it tonight.
Not this champagne. The caviar.
I'm trying to get my own stick. I'm trying to do something on my own here. Look at that kicking out.
I'm trying to do something on my own here. That's what he says.
This might have bought the young OG some very valuable time. And now he might be blacking out the pain. Corey, you said it before, whether it's wrong.
Yeah, just I'm hoping we don't get a blackout. Because AEW All In Texas might get a crash out. Garbage as their pay-per-view is. As garbage their pay-per-view is, they might get a damn crash out, blackout. They're going to get something.
Super kick. Troy is down to one knee.
Look at this. Look at this. The entire, all these seats are filled up just for this pay-per-view this afternoon. All the tickets, all the seats are filled in. All the tickets are sold just for this pay-per-view.
Look at Jasper Troy like a horror movie monster, like Michael Myers, like Jason Voorhees, just continuing to soldier forward.
Or more like the older Attitude version, or the younger Attitude version of Undertaker. That's what he's dropped, that attire look from the Undertaker when he had that purple tie. I think that's where he's got that his gimmick and his freaking attire from.
Wait a minute.
What a way, guys, to kick off the Great American Bash. What a way to kick off this weekend here live in Henley.
Yeah, man.
Another way to keep his foot on the gas pedal, making a questionable climb to the high rent district. Does Javon have what it takes? Well, we just found that out. We're going to roll through for a moment. It's Jasper. Dumped over the top to the floor. Remember earlier in that.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. There you go. Finally, he takes down Jasper Troy.
But how much damage did Javon just do to himself? Sold out in center stage, and right now, I don't think Javon Evans gives a damn. But just like you said earlier, that monster rising. When Evans is sipping on that cocktail of the adrenaline in the NXT universe, he can be hard to stop. But Troy,
man, looks like AEW All in Texas is off to a rough start as usual. I wonder why. Probably because they're shit creative and booking. I mean, I don't know. I could be guessing. I could be right. I could be wrong for all I know.
But the damage to the ribs into the cover.
Darn, Jasper Troy kicks out again.
Vic, you hit it right on the head. The impact, or perhaps the damage suffered to this juncture to the ribs of Javon Evans. Frog splash on the money. But Evans just a hair too late into the cover. Was right for that cutter again, this time from the top. Got caught in a massive, emphatic choke slam from Jasper Troy to Javon.
Yeah, that's it. I told you he was losing tonight. I told you he was losing. I didn't even have to look. I knew he was losing.
For Javon Evans. Looking for that black hole slam.
Wait.
Over.
You gotta be
Stacking him up.
You gotta be.
Evans supports the monster in Atlanta. What?
And he didn't lose tonight. He didn't lose this afternoon. I'm shocked. He just rolled him up for the 1, 2, 3. I am shook. I am absolutely shook, man. Wow.
And the W belongs to the young OG.
I am shook to my knees. I'm surprised. I really am. Seriously. Jada Parker will be in the Women's Evolution 2 Battle Royal.
And I'm going to use every single ounce of their star power as my stepping stone to the spotlight that I want. Because, baby, when it comes to making history, best believe I'm going to be on screen. And when that dust settles at Evolution, I'm going to be the winner of that Battle Royal. Head to Clash in Pairs, where everyone's going to remember one name, Jada Parker. Clock it.
Can you imagine if she does win that Battle Royal, though? I'm still rooting for Stephanie.
To put the final nail in the coffin of the D'Angelo family this coming Tuesday. But I've enjoyed the ride. It's been fun watching Tony D feel the pressure before I finish him off. But after that, it's on bigger and better things.
Looking at that and looking at my phone, seeing all these tweets about all in Texas and NXT Great American Bash.
Destruction for Tony and Ruca. It hit me. Why don't I create a list of people I want to?
That's a huge win for Javon Evans, man. Congrats to him. I was shocked. That's because at the beginning of the match, I said, yeah, it's over for Javon Evans. There's no way he can put Jasper Troy down. But to see that he rolled him out for the 1, 2, 3, I mean that surprised me right there.
They said no, or disconnected their phones. Except one guy, former champ, that hefty Lexus King is a good place to start. That snake-bitten dummy Santino Morello.
We got Jada Parker's promo. Let's talk about it.
Logan may be
Fire.
But his dad, Gregory Paul, he's primed for an ass whooping. Randy Orton Jr., he could catch it too. Maybe a couple of true legends like the Birdman or UK legend like Johnny Saint wants one last shot at glory.
UK legend like Johnny Saint.
But there's one guy the size of a train. Guys like a giant Bernard. There was only one guy on my list who accepted my challenge at the Heritage Cup, and he's right here. Come on, let's go. Let's go find him. There he is, right there. Oh, no flavor. You won the lottery, my guy. You got some guts, some big guts. What are you talking about, guys? Oh, you're a funny guy. Don't play coy with me. I got the bug again. You're missing the roar of the crowd. You accepted my challenge online at the Heritage Cup. Online? Yeah, Twitter. Like the situation that Lexus, we were trending.
What is Stacks talking about? Is he in his head?
Good luck.
Does he even know what he's talking about?
That head on swivel. This is on a swivel. I can give you a hat. You just say, oh, hey, where's my heritage scar? Yo, where's my heritage scar? Who talking? Which one?
Damn, his jersey's cup got stolen. I wonder who did that.
I'm the B-E-S-E prodigy. The storms poisonous is majestic. I'm number one. Tippy top to the big time.
Ooh.
Show you a little bit of Titus O'Neil.
WWE legend Titus O'Neil meets his greatest match yet. 20 Queens.
Isn't Tyson O'Neil a retired wrestler anyway? Well, it looks like to me. Javon Evans got the biggest win of his career on WWE Great American Bash pay-per-view. They got the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out. It's already out anyway. Guess what else will be on Nintendo Switch 2? WWE 2K25. I wonder what y'all think of that. Now they got the new Donkey Kong banana game on Nintendo Switch 2. Who watches Real Housewives? I don't. That's what they showed on commercial. I don't want to say they're my type of women. I don't want to say that. I really don't. Man, why don't I see no thumbs up on the stream? Y'all, what's going on? What's the issue? Does it have it set to where y'all can't hit the thumbs up or something? Like, what's the issue? What's the issue, man? Nobody has commented in the live chats yet either. I mean, you're not here for nothing. You're here to support me and the channel. You're here to tune in and watch the WWE NXT Great American Bash pay-per-view with me. That's what you're here for. You're here to listen to the commentary and the action, even though most of the time the commentary can be god awful. But that's just me. I don't know what you guys think of the commentary. I wish I would have sent Vince Joseph a message telling him to please let the commentary be better tonight. Let the commentary be better this afternoon. I keep saying tonight, knowing that it's afternoon. You want to know why I keep saying tonight? Because Saturday night main event is tonight. We got Sol Ruca, the North American and WWE Speed Women's Champion, and Zaria being interviewed by Sarah.
Ruca has a chance at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship tomorrow night at Evolution. How are the two of you feeling? Sarah, I'm not going to lie, I am riding high. Last night on my SmackDown debut, everyone got to see me snatch not only one, but two souls. But today it is tunnel vision on retaining this Women's North American Championship. Izzi Dame is a master manipulator, and she's the pulse of the calling, but she's going to get her soul snatched regardless. My best friend is an absolute workhorse. In 3 days, you best believe I'm going to be in her corner to make sure that nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, that was Dark State. You just heard.
Lurking around. After she retains, tomorrow night, Ruca becomes the new WWE Women's Tag Team.
Yep, nobody's safe.
Suit me with 3 titles. Oh my God, it's gonna be sad. Guess it's time to go. Let's go.
Yeah, something tells me Dark State's going to be on the show tonight, this afternoon. Oh, next we got this afternoon. We got this NXT North American Women's Championship match. Okay, is he going with the red gear? I understand that. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Tatum Pass. She didn't know Tatum Pass was going to hug her like that. Nah, she knew.
Izzi Dame looks to capture ball here tonight. And Corey, doesn't this seem week by week? Izzi is growing in confidence.
Dude, Izzi is really growing on me, man. She has gotten better and better as a heel. She is going to be, by the time this is over, she's probably going to go down as one of the best top heels in the NXT Women's Division. I really think Izzi should be a main eventer in NXT and then get called up to the main roster because she seems like she's ready. I mean, she's getting better and better. Same can be said for Sol Ruca and her babyface gimmick, her babyface character. She's getting better and better with her babyface character and gimmick. She's getting better and better as both NXT North American Women's Champion and WWE Speed Women's Champion. This is going to be a solid matchup between Sol Ruca and Izzi Dame. Two of the best, tallest blonde female wrestlers of the NXT Women's Division.
The following
Ever.
contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American.
You see Tatum Paxley touching Izzy's hair. Bro, Izzy's hair is natural, dude. It's freaking, it's surreal.
Representing the color.
Okay, you can stop touching her hair now. She's got Yeah, I don't think Braun Brady's gonna like that. Just kidding.
The NXT Women's North American Champion.
Ooh, I know her husband Tyler Breeze is gonna be watching. I wonder what he's thinking.
There have been 8 NXT Championship matches in Atlanta. 0 title changes. Women's North American title on the line in this moment. And Graves, you kind of
I'm rooting for both Sol Ruca and Izzy tonight. Usually I don't root for the
just smacked the taste out of Zaria's mouth. Well, don't forget what Zarya called Tatum just moments ago. And Tatum right now might be running for a life. Our referee Gary Wilson trying his best.
So Ruca, you got to turn around, man. You got a ready Izzy waiting on you to turn. Turn around, ref. Don't. Fuck.
Oh, the foot. The right foot of Sol Ruca.
No way. That referee should have been looking. There's no way. That referee should have turned around. He's too busy. He's too busy. Look, he's too busy pushing Zarya back. Ain't even fucking going for the pin. That would have been 1, 2, 3 if that referee would have came in the ring on time. Literally.
No doubt who Paxley is in the corner.
Gosh, NXT, get a better referee. Jesus, this referee sucks.
Instead of siding with Sol Ruca and Zarya, who were once her friends. As I'm getting ready to talk, let me ask you this, Vic. Why do you think Tatum Paxley made such a choice for her own career? I honestly don't know how to ask that because we've seen Tatum Paxley for such a long time, and she always says that her friends leave her. For some reason, she trusts Izzy more than most. But this ain't about friends, book. What's it about?
Buddies, pals, man. That's what it's all about.
I thought you were going to say NXT Championship. You feeling okay? Missile drop kick.
Man, this referee's completely.
Oh, the big kick. Soul getting back into the smashing of Graves and getting this back on track. How did she handle the extra workload with not one?
That might have been the beginning of the end.
Able to roll through was Soul, both moving on the outside.
Izzy did her best to plant Soul. Soul definitely took some impact high on her shoulders. She's obviously able to recover, but
Oh, she took some impact, all right.
as this match progresses.
And to that point, Soul also did just have enough momentum to get Izzy up and over. Charging it. Cover title on the line and a near fall.
No, it's not over.
Soul could have 3 championships after tomorrow night.
It's not over till I say it's over.
The women's tag team titles and a 4-way tag team match of Evolution. Booker, how difficult is it to stay focused on one title, let alone 3?
It's so hard to try to go out there and defend a championship like that, 3 championships in this business. On the road so much. This is not like football with Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders or anything like that. Too much injury time.
Hoisted up, Izzy again, showcasing that power. It's a rubber match. In single competition, but it is important to remember.
Look at the power of Izzy, man.
Champion recently in a tag team match, and Izzy right now in control.
Total control, man.
Has to give a mental
Yeah, you better watch. You better get away from Zarya. Tatum.
Control in this matchup, making sure she doesn't make any errors, doesn't leave any openings for the champion to get back in this fight. Tatum Paxley, they're on the outside playing cheerleader. We're all being honest with each other. Tatum has more issues with TV Guide. We could say that for another day.
He say TV Guide.
When did you become a mental health professional, Joseph?
Hey, look, I have to sit between you two every single week. Earned a few stripes. Is now looking for a title. Is Izzy Dame? And it is Paul.
Corey Graves is a better commentator than Booker T and Vince Joseph.
In NXT, and imagine tomorrow, Corey, Izzy has another massive opportunity at Evolution. Women's Battle Royal winner would have a championship match at Clash in Paris.
It could be Izzy Dame. We're talking about in a matter of months holding multiple championships as Sol Ruca does right now. Think about the other side of the coin for Ruca. She potentially could leave Evolution with 3 titles or 1 just a speed championship.
That's very true. As Izzy Dame right now has been in the driver's seat since beginning. Sol from behind using her quickness. Almost able to keep Izzy's shoulders down for 3. Right back up and right back down into the cover. Hook of the leg and another kick out.
Izzy's one step ahead right now, guys.
I agree with you, Book. It's like Izzy utilized the fact she had a singular focus.
Something get in my damn ear.
One opponent to worry about, that being Sol Ruca. Whereas Ruca, as we talked about before, has been burning the candle at both ends. John Spears believes in Izzy Dame. He has said he suffered so that she could shine, along with Nico Dame and Tatum Paxley. Booker, how important has John Spears did to the growth of the challenger here tonight?
Sol Ruca. She's feeling it.
Izzy was kind of floundering after Jayne took a hiatus But right now, she's looking her best big time. We got to get it. We got to get it. Oh, my
Damn, that big boot look better than Charlotte Flair's.
If this is where Corey I come back to yesterday, 24 hours
That big boot
ago,
from Izzy.
let's take another look at this before we get there. But Ruca, you can pick up your bike customers over on Peachtree Street. Incredible move by the challenger. Of course, she's coming in out at 100%, defeating her last night, taking on the likes of Roxanne Perez. Listen, a lot of champions believe that iron sharpens iron. So Ruca certainly of that mentality. But right
Yeah,
now,
tell the fans to shut up, man, because they distract you.
Not only that, you never come to the ring 100%. And it's always said, you can work hurt all day, man. That's what it's been. You just can't work it. That's the deal, dog.
Right now, Saul trying to get back. Oh, big flying clothesline. Looking to the outside.
I got a feeling something surprising is going to happen.
Daria trying to fire her up, as is this sold-out crowd here in Atlanta.
What your positioning is, and you got to stay out of those.
Why
man.
does Zarya have on dark black clothing? Okay, that has me suspect. Has me like suspicious. Like they're lining Zarya up to turn heel on Sol Ruca tonight, this afternoon. Can you please stop saying tonight? All right, then you will. It's not nighttime, it's afternoon. You can say that when we're live for WWE Saturday Night Main Event.
She didn't get all of that. She took a nasty spill in its soul. It's tough to tell which woman got the
If you're just now tuning in, welcome.
And Tatum Paxley almost having a
Hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel only if you're new. Let's get the likes going, folks. I don't see none.
Izzy took all of that, guys.
So now springboard into the ring, and she's getting a little crazy right now, laying it on the line, hooking it away for the title, and challenger able to take out. You can see Tatum Paxley. You can see now the eyes of the champion. You see Zarya on the outside. A lot of layers between these four women, but the one thing that matters the most
Who the hell's yelling
here
like that?
at the Great American Bash is the Women's North American Championship. And Sol Ruca, not afraid to take risks, Corey. But I don't know about this.
I read this, you guys. Whoa!
Izzy Dame did her homework. Certainly did. And she might have just broken the code into the cover for the title. And a here.
And Sol Ruca kicks out again.
The champion for surviving, but Izzy Dame brought her A game tonight, first slugging Sol off. By a code breaker from the middle rope. We almost had a new champion. Izzy has a cold-hearted edge over most.
Stop kicking out, damn it!
But will that carry her to a victory? Because right now, Sol almost seems possessed in a way. Well, listen, manipulative and conniving, those are words that people use when they talk about someone that they don't like. I haven't been close enough to Izzy to understand where her head truly is. Sol Ruca, wildly popular. Izzy Dame, perhaps not so much. That could all shift here at the back.
Why did you have to say that on commentary, Corey?
And you heard Ruca and Zarya call Izzy.
That is not something I would say on commentary.
That is certainly something that's hard.
You don't even know she's popular right now.
I agree. I mean, right now, Izzy Davis doing a hell of a job for the club.
Vince Joseph sound like he's in his feelings.
On both occasions. Could it be catching up with a guy? That's
Booker T sounds like he doesn't know what the hell he's saying on commentary.
Looking for a little high risk.
To my point.
You're right, Book. You're absolutely right. Luckily, Sol able to recover. X Factor from the top. Pivotal point right now in this matchup. And truthfully,
Been a solid women's match so far. Sol Ruca's strings are hanging off her ring gear.
what a hard hitting.
I noticed that. Am I the only one that noticed that?
Really fueled by the WWE Universe. Sol Ruca back to her feet first. Placing up the challenger at this point, too. Drop kick to the back. You kind of have to throw sort of strategy out the window.
Definitely right now with those deep waters right now. We're going to see who's going to drown. That's the question. Who's going to drown here? Oh,
Drown.
Baby. Oh, baby.
Booker T.
Yes.
Sol Ruca and Izzy are not in water. They're not wrestling in water.
Izzy.
The fuck is you talking about drowning for?
High championship. And the champion just kicking out. And now,
I think I was a drown.
Izzy, you can't let yourself fall apart.
Lord, he doesn't know what he's saying on commentary.
Izzi Dame has to stay focused, Booker.
Y'all definitely got to stay focused.
Yeah, you gotta stay focused. You can't let that. You can't let that pin. You can't let that kick out from Ruca upset you.
If he's feeling it, can she deliver the coup d'etat?
And both also want to carry momentum.
Just going up the middle rope. I don't think that was a good idea for Izzy to go up the middle rope. Oh God! Oh no! 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 No!
Oh,
jeez.
Woo! Walk right into it right there.
Izzy, as Corey said earlier, has certainly done her homework.
Do not do the She flipped up the darn top rope.
Target set. Big spear. Looks like Zarya entering into the zone.
Do something, Tatum. Do something. No! He saw it! Oh!
See Tatum Paxley help out her new BFF.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Oh. Well, I said I was rooting for both, so. I did say I was rooting for both Sol Ruca and Izzi Dame. I said that literally about 5-6 minutes ago.
Great. Let's go back to the closing moments. There we see an epic spear by the champion. It wasn't quite enough to get the job done thanks to the assist from Tatum Paxley on the outside, who was met and nearly sawn in half by Zarya for her troubles. But Izzy got a bit overzealous.
And just like that, Sol Ruca retained.
With the soul, no one has been able to solve just yet. And still, women's North American champion.
Oh, Tatum Paxley almost, she just failed.
And is more gold in the future of Sol Ruca and Zarya? We'll find out tomorrow at WWE Evolution.
Well, either way, that was a much needed win for Sol Ruca heading into tomorrow's WWE Evolution 2 premium live event. So, I ain't gonna argue about that. I actually agree with this win. I would have. That's just like I would have agreed if Izzy. I would have agreed if Izzy beat Sol Ruca to become a new WWE North American Women's Champion.
SummerSlam
Back on already.
Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August the 2nd and Sunday, August the 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster. And WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Berlin Performing Arts Center in Inglewood, New Jersey.
Okay, I don't want this music to give me no copyright. Woo!
If you wanna come get it, I heavy. What's your name? Forget it, call the medic. So like a
They better not mess up this. They better not mess up this Instagram video live, man. They better not mess this up. We already seen it on the dark stage. Creeping around.
Hola, it's Lola. I just made my AAA debut, and tomorrow night I'm gonna knock everyone out, throw them over the top rope, and dance my way to Paris when I win the Evolution Gigi, we are ready. Tonight, the taste of the glamour. After, before you take the NXT Championship from Jacy Jayne tomorrow.
I do like the sound of
My little muzzle muffin.
Our main event is still to come, but in moment, two men that can't stand the other. Saints looking to reign the North American Championship against Ethan Page. A falls count anywhere here at the Great American Bash.
Look.
Well. What do you guys think of the WWE Great American Bash 2025 Premium Live event? Are we on the live chat right now? Honestly, I think it's been a solid pay-per-view so far. Or Premium Live event. Same thing. Oh, you like instrumental cinematic music? Well, we're gonna sit here and wait till NXT Great American Bash comes back on from commercial breaks. I hate commercial breaks. That is one of the many things I agree with the internet wrestling community on. Lame commercial breaks. It'd be the same commercials too, every time. Be the same old commercials over and over and over. It's annoying. How many of you can agree with me on that? Probably more than likely most of you. Now we go from an Apple commercial break to a Honda commercial break now. It's getting boring. Can we please cut these commercials and get back to the premium live event? You're dragging my audience away. Jesus. You're dragging my YouTube audience away. You might be potentially dragging my X audience away too. Can't wait to be live for WWE's Saturday Night Main Event. Honestly, I don't care or give a fuck about AEW all in Texas. We got Ricky Saints coming out. We got the North American Men's Championship match. That's next. NXT's back on from 3 or 4 commercial breaks we had to get through.
The following is a falls count anywhere match for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at 200 pounds, Ricky Sainz. No countouts, no disqualifications. Falls can occur anywhere. Great. Why do you think Saints chose this stipulation?
Look at the fire in Ricky Sainz' eyes tonight. This is a man who is ready for battle no matter the circumstance. And the only rules tonight, there are essentially no rules. That's the wheelhouse for the revolution at the Great American Bash.
And the point, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, All Ego Ethan Page. Born in Canada, but says he was made in America.
Oh, Ricky Sainz. Right before the match started, Ricky Sainz went at him already.
And again, Ethan Page can roll the outside. He can be pinned right here at the feet. He can be pinned right here on the desk. He can be pinned up inside the NXT universe.
Ricky Sainz couldn't wait to get his hands on him.
The last Falls Count Anywhere match here at NXT 2020.
All right, now get him in the ring before you get disqualified. Oh, this is a no count. This is no false count anywhere, man. Okay, so he can't get disqualified. He can't.
It can literally go anywhere.
I mean, I don't agree with this all down anywhere match by this young man. One thing about Ethan Page, he's resourceful, man. He's resourceful. He will find the way to win in a situation like this.
You're absolutely right, Booker. As eager as Ricky Sainz was to make this a Falls Count Anywhere match, you have to realize in the back of his mind, this could also be very beneficial to the champion. Ethan Page loves to
Did the referee even ring the bell?
They are already up amongst the sold-out crowd here at Center Stage in Atlanta. And our referee, Adrian Butler, there to count to three to hear somebody saying, I quit. And Ricky Sainz right now, I mean, guys, he can unleash all that anger, all that rage, all that frustration. It's all legal.
Not only is it legal, it is encouraged. Falls Count Anywhere rules. And if Sainz needed any added motivation, remember this: Ricky's a very long-time old protege of none other than Cody Rhodes. If Sainz had the Dusty Road creation that is the Great American Bash.
A little bit extra.
Ooh.
Ricky Sainz here tonight. And I mean, take a look at this match. It has to favor the challenge stipulation.
And I have to beg to differ. I mean, like I said, this guy, he's very, very dangerous. And sometimes
Very, very dangerous.
his opponent. That's what this man is about.
They're out in the main concourse here at Center Stage. Let's remember, it was Ricky Sainz who successfully ran the Vanity Project Gauntlet to earn this match and get the right to choose this stipulation.
Which begs the question, what sort of physical condition is Sainz in? Just days
Oh,
after
Ricky Sainz just picked up Ethan Page and just, whoa, just took him to the wall.
Now the guys fighting in the kitchen.
Ethan Page getting a taste of his own mess. Oh, he just put Ricky Sainz in a submission.
That just went into that solid, what would you say, cement structure, that post. And now there's nothing that's stopping Ethan Page. Page is just punishing the challenger.
Remember, if Sainz submits, even in the concession area, that counts as the end of this Falls Count Anywhere matchup.
See some member, get out of Dodge. If you're members of the NXT universe over there in the bar area now, it could be looking for Ego's edge. It looked like he was thinking about putting Sainz into the post.
Certainly appeared that way. It's all perfectly legal. Sainz just saved his own hide by escaping out some heavy right hands on the jaw of the champion. Big shots, man.
Booker, you've been in a few of these matches. What challenges will both these men have to overcome in this match?
You got to stay composed in a situation like this because, like I say, anything can happen. This match could be over in a blink of an eye, man. Like I say, one hard shot in the wrong place.
Ethan Page and Ricky Sainz are cooking in this match already.
Over in the WWE shop area. Ricky Sainz now, Booker's right. If Sainz can cover breaks, he can win the title. Falls
count. Oh, and Ethan Page kicks out. So they can pretty much pin each other anywhere. Anywhere. In the bar area, outside the ring, in the crowd, literally anywhere. Wait. Where is he taking Ethan Page?
And it seems finally these two have fought their way back in.
Yeah, almost all the seats are filled up for this pay-per-view. Damn.
Reversed into the steel ring stairs, and that could be the game changer all Ego was looking for.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Quickly, Ricky Saints is grabbing at his right shoulder, and now again everything legal.
Dang.
The gut, baby. I love it. Take him inside and finish him off.
Make no mistake about it, Ethan Page will not hesitate to re-damage the right back to that injured throw you were pointing out. It was in a different way here in front of us, but into the cover, part of the leg, and Ricky just able to kick out, and this is something that we hadn't even talked about yet. Ethan Page was going out for drag. You know how cerebral Ethan Page is.
Yeah, that made the fans boo him right there after he did that.
Potentially re-injuring the larynx of Ricky Saints.
Did I tell you? This guy's about business, man. Right now.
And now Ricky Saints is holding his neck. That ain't good, man. That ain't good.
Page Corey has conjured up a lot of diabolical ideas over the last week.
Diabolical. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Everything championship hanging in the balance. Challenger certainly feeling desperate.
Jeez.
Understandably so. And a fire extinguisher in the body into the spine.
Anything goes, man. Anything goes.
Anything goes. Yeah, man.
Trying to get out of Dodge. Now a lot of room for us here inside center stage. It's now Ricky Saints back in control of this matchup and will just expose that steel guardrail. Did he just rip that? Corey, you got a better angle than I did. Has detached the upper part of the guardrail from the base.
No.
And just slammed it across the body of the fallen champion. You saw Ricky reach for that throat for a moment. Again, let's not forget the issues that run deep between these two. It was Ethan Page who interrupted Ricky Saints' contract signing. It's everything they've gone through over the past.
Oh.
When we talk about Ethan Page sidelining Ricky Saints,
Thought he could get it right.
But Booker, do you truly believe the long-standing issue between these two is going to end today?
Oh, it's not going to end. I mean, this is just beginning.
He sound like them astronauts in space. He couldn't get his he couldn't get what he said right. He had to correct himself. He had to correct himself, man.
And I'm just looking up for my monitor, Corey. I don't know if you see the same thing I do on that right shoulder, but it looks like there's a welt and a bruise starting to show on Ricky Saints after going into the steel step suit to the right. I think you're accurate in your assessment, but Saints fight through the pain, muscling up the champion. I'm not necessarily looking for maybe Roche.
I don't want to think that there's a bruise on him.
Challenger right now, precarious position. Oh, just got his neck crushed. Did you see the way Saints' neck collapsed into that top turnbuckle?
That was gnarly, dog. That was gnarly. And right now, Ethan Page is looking to finish this thing in a big, big way.
For those devilish ideas that Page has dreamed up. Now what is he doing?
Oh, no.
These ideas
Is he about to do the Eagle's Edge on that chair?
If they work, you have to call them genius. And up top, it did work out for the champion.
Wow, Ethan Page sold that well.
Saints right now could be on the verge of becoming a two-time champion.
That sounds almost like shaking as a fry cook.
Just getting up. Take a look at right here in Atlanta. Saints made the most of a tiny opening and turned the tide to this North American Championship match, driving pace.
1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 10 points.
Construction of his own. Again, these two know each other so well. Paige beat Saints for the title in May.
No way.
Saints beat Paige for the title. And stand in the no.
Ah! Why did he do that? That looked disturbing. Luckily, it ain't the end yet.
I tell you, remember what Ricky said, stop that bumper right there. Go ahead. I
don't want to see it again.
He said, I don't want to see it again. He probably is going to see it again.
We are sold out in center stage. This is the Great American Bash. A huge weekend for the WWE here in Atlanta, but this one about the North American title, it's falls count anywhere. No countouts, no disqualification.
That sounds like the Rock screen.
Can occur anywhere. If it's up to all ego Ethan Page, Goldberg won't be the only superstar having his final match this weekend. Page looking to end Saints once and for all. Ethan Page believes he's a North American icon.
And I hope Gunther retains too. And I'll be rooting for Gunther to retain.
Who is slowly, methodically, almost now, it looks as if he's enjoying himself. The champion savoring the suffering.
I've been saying it ever since the beginning of this week.
What is all ego looking for here?
just rearrange the furniture a little bit.
A little bit. He just stacked how many chairs? 4 steel chairs. And it's going to be a nasty landing for Ricky Saints. Saints trying everything he can do to hold on. Because, Corey, you're right. This could end Ricky Saints. Saints has his feet hooked under that turnbuckle strut for the moment. Fighting. Wait a minute. Challenger fighting the champion. It's all legal.
It's all legal.
Cover that man, Ricky, but someone's taking out the Saints. Saints right now trying to climb to the cover. Putting the shoulders down. Covering the champion for the title. He's able to kick out. Page wisely looking for respite on the outside. The powerbomb delivered across 4 steel chairs by the challenger. I agree, Atlanta. This is awesome. Unfortunately, it may lead to shorter careers for one of or both of these men. Well, again, this is Falls Count Anywhere. Right now, they're almost around the loading dock.
Hey, that's Jasper Troy right there.
Over by the seamstress area here in the locker room. Again, Falls Count Anywhere.
I just seen Jasper Troy in the background.
Right there.
Dude, I would be shocked if that's Ricky Saints' next feud. I'm telling you, I would be absolutely shocked. I thought that was Dark State for a second.
Gotta use your environment, though, right, Corey? I mean,
Oh, baby. That's a dangerous area right there, guys.
Flip-flop?
What the fuck?
The preferred nomenclature is chancla.
Yeah, Jasper Troy was.
Is that Jasper Troy? That is a black hole slam onto that road case. What? Again, there's no disqualification. I don't know if that was by design or pure happenstance. Either way.
You don't piss that big man off.
Watch out, Booker, the right here to our right. And Ethan Page saw it. He realized it. Jasper Troy just inserting himself into this matchup.
You expect it's a little hot right now.
Obviously, it's for what.
Especially after getting rolled up by Javon Edmonds at the beginning at the beginning of the match. You know, at the beginning of the show, basically.
Oh, Ricky answering back, big right hand. Page sent spilling out to the ramp.
That was smart, read a little distance right there.
What a fight this has been. Oh, Ethan Page turning it around. Looking for no. Yeah, looks like he was again looking for ego's edge, trying to overpower Ricky Saints. Saints, though, staying right on top of the champion. And did he just use the referee? Tornado DDT with an assist from Adrian Butler for the title and the left shoulder up. I don't know if I saw that correctly, But that would be some more innovative offense from the challenger.
Innovative.
If it wasn't
Yeah, he just used the referee to try to do his little DDT, his little tornado DDT that he just did,
What do you mean innovative?
which Ethan Page kicked out of, by the way.
There's no disqualification, Booker. What are you not understanding? That you've been in these matches.
Jasper Troy's going to realize eventually that Ethan Page was the one that pushed Ricky Saints into him.
He doesn't even know where the obligata is. And Ricky Saints
Not here. It's not here.
could be looking for Roshan. Oh, no. They're up near our camera crew at this juncture. There's next to no real estate to work with up there. No. Page looking for Ego's edge.
Did he do it? This
Oh,
could be
my
it.
God. No. Stop the match.
Wow.
Covered. And Ethan Page falls count anywhere. Here is your winner, the NXT North American Champion, Ethan Page. We gotta get some medical staff out here to check on Saints. That man is broken. Corey, as you hear Ethan Page screaming, I was taking another look at that.
If Jasper Troy comes back out, that's insult to injury to Ricky Saints after Ethan Page pushed Ricky Saints into Jasper Troy. Like that's going to be Jasper Troy's next feud right there.
Absolutely unreal. And for Ethan Page with a twisted.
I think Ethan Page looking at him like, night.
The North American champion.
Dozing out to sleep.
Your squad, like it's only one squad.
I mean, if y'all are ready to see the ruler defend his NXT Championship against Yoshiki Inamura. $40% off Dota 2K25 standard version. Man, I ain't getting the standard version. Yeah, if they fix the patches on there, yeah, I'll get it. From what I heard, I see a lot of comments of fans that got the game saying, fix the game, fix the freaking patches. From what I heard.
My life. Tuesday night, the final battle of the D'Angelo family. And I never thought that I would say this, but I'm actually glad that it's coming to an end because Tuesday night begins the ascent of Ruca. It's time for me to step up and not be seen as this background lawyer, but be seen as to what I came here to be seen as. That's a WWE superstar, a championship contender, a top guy, a guy that can not only carry a family, a guy that can carry this entire brand. And that's not Stacks, because Stacks is so focused on his social media challenges and his little list that he's overlooking me. And Tony D'Angelo was so blindsided and so butthurt by Stacks that he's also overlooking me. And the D'Angelo's model for years has been, it's all about family. No. After Tuesday night, it's all about Luca Crucifino.
Well, there is our champion getting ready. Oba Femi. Does he leave Atlanta with the gold? He faces Yoshiki Inamura here tonight at the Great American Bash. And the question becomes, will he be the champion, that being Oba Femi, the next time NXT is on the road? Because we are coming to the hometown of The Undertaker and Booker T.
Oh, yeah, man. LSP finale going down. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out.
July 22nd, we will be. You're excited, aren't you? We will be in.
Look at Corey Graves laughing. He know it ain't funny.
Texas. As Booker just mentioned, the LFG Season 2 coaches. One of the newest Hall of Famers, Michelle McCool, fellow Hall of Famer Bubba Ray Dudley, of course, the legend, the phenom, the Undertaker, and our broadcast partner, Corey Booker T. We will all be live Tuesday, July 22nd in Houston. But I got some breaking news from the desk of our general manager. Our next premium live event will be Heatwave, Sunday, August 24th in Lowell.
Oh, really?
Massachusetts. And tickets go on sale this Wednesday. But this is going to happen in New York City. These three men will be fighting for the TNA World Title at Slammiversary in the paper to make that championship match. Our general manager, American Bash.
Whew. Oh, my head is almost. Oh, excuse me. I'm definitely getting me some rest after WWE. A little after WWE Saturday Night Main Event. That way, I could be up and ready for Evolution 2 tomorrow morning. Waiting on NXT American Bash to come back on. Ugh. Oops. Echo. Oh, my forehead feel kind of dizzy. Great American Bash match is back on. One more commercial breaks that we had to get through.
New customers use code SUPLEX for your first ticket free. Our general manager Ava is live in ring and standing by.
This weekend, WWE continues to make history. Of course, we'll see this at Evolution tomorrow, but this afternoon is no exception. I'm here on behalf of the Director of Authority of TNA, Santino Marella, to supervise the official contract signing for the TNA World Championship match at Slammiversary. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming first the challengers, beginning with Mike Santana.
And guys, this is a man who has made it known. He wants to take TNA back to its roots. He wants to not only be the champion, but he also wants Corey to be the savior of TNA. It's much easier said than done, and I am personally very, very impressed by what I've seen from Mike Santana. I won't be the guy to say that he can't do the job, but you know who does disagree with Santana's assessment? That being the reigning TNA champion, that man from Williams.
Give it up for Mike Santana, because he's got to put TNA on his back. Gotta give it props to that.
Next, Joe Hendry.
Center stage has risen to their feet. This is a man who also wants to be the savior of TNA, but he wants to lead the resurgence of that brand. This is all about redemption for Joe Hendry, the man who unfortunately allowed the TNA gold to slip through his fingers. Hendry feels that he's the only one. Vic, stop waving your arm. I can't stop because I believe.
Joe Hendry, red form of professional wrestling. Not doing interception, but he just fumbled the ball, man. He just fumbled the ball.
That was the reference to Jayne. It came from his medulla oblongata.
And finally, the TNA World Champion.
Now we talking. What? Damn. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That's that boy. Trick Williams. The TNA. Well, hell, not got me on. Oh, he's looking good. He's looking good for them. Give it up for that man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure he is.
We're sold out, as I mentioned, here in Atlanta. Inside center stage. And also joining us
Okay,
here
you said
amongst
enough,
the
Ruca.
crowd is Carlos Silva. He's the TNA president, and on hand to see this Slammiversary contract be signed between these three men that will do battle July 20th. World title.
He's got to love the rating. This man, Trick Williams, is bringing to the company.
Now, gentlemen, I'll just need all three of your signatures, and then it can be made official.
Well, first and foremost, Atlanta, what's good? Now that I got that out the way, Ava, I just gotta say, I don't take moments like this for granted. Being the standard of TNA wrestling and being in the ring on a WWE means something to me. But what also means something to me is that TNA World Championship, which I feel like you've taken for granted. Just another thing to boost your ego, right? But to me, it represents much more. The hustle, the grind, shit, but more importantly, the respect, which were all things that you had once upon a time. But to keep it a buck with you, Trick, I think you got it soft, baby boy. So next week, we're gonna find out whether or not Trick Hollywood over here, or Hollywood Trick, however you want to say it, is all sizzle and no steak. And Joe, don't think I forgot about you. Don't think I forgot about you. I respect what you've done. I respect how you've repped our brand, but at the end of the day, Joe, at the end of the day, let me tell you this. At the end of the day, you're standing in the way of me getting mine, so we gotta throw these hands straight up. TNA Wrestling was built off the backs of some of the very best professional wrestlers. And that Slammiversary, I will be the man to bring it back to the roots. Let's get it. Mike, I respect the fact that you want to bring TNA back to its roots, but you know what I want to do? I want to get back to doing exactly what I was doing, and that's taking TNA wrestling to new, unprecedented heights like only Joe Hendrick can. So I will not be distracted by you when it comes to reclaiming the championship that I never should have lost in the first place. A Trick, as for you, what have you been doing? You've been trying to use people as human shields, whether it's high rise or first class, whoever you can get to do your dirty work. But guess what? Slammiversary, there's going to be no one to protect you. You're sitting there with the championship all cozy because we're in your house. But next Sunday, it's you that's going to be behind enemy lines. And you are going to be facing a man on a mission for redemption. I will make you believe in Joe Hendry.
Thank you. Y'all good now? Y'all got all that out your system? No, I'm for real, because I really want y'all to enjoy this moment. I know how big of a deal it is for you two to be here at NXT with Trick Williams. But let me help the both of y'all out. Let me give y'all some advice. When you talking to me, when you talking to your champion, you put some respect on my name. Not only because I'm him, but because the both of you are not him. I'm the one with the stroke around here. I'm the one with the steak and the sizzle. I got the Midas touch. Damn it, I'm the man carrying two brands. Let's talk about it. This ain't about making people believe. This ain't about making promises to your daughter. You heard me? Get your hand down. It's about getting the job done. And that's why I'm the greatest TNA champion of all time. Joe, I know you upset. Hey, Trick Williams. Joe, I know you upset. Mike, I know you upset too. Because I got a little help defending this here title. A few title defenses had a little bit of help, and that's cool. But let me tell you something. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't need no help, I don't need no entourage next Sunday at Slammiversary to whoop both y'all ass. It's Trick and Nate, and it's always gonna be Trick and Nate. Let's talk about it.
Trick, you should know that Mike and I don't agree on a lot, but there are two things that we do agree on. Number one, that TNA World Championship is coming home to a TNA superstar. And two, you talk too damn much.
Santana, Hendry,
Oh no!
showing some TNA unity this afternoon in Atlanta. Who will walk out of Slammiversary with the TNA Championship? I think if nothing else, it makes a strong case for Haven to start using DocuSign for these sort of things. Hendry, Santana, Trick Williams, Slammiversary, it's going down. It's all about the gold. That's not the only gold we're talking about today, is it?
Oh man! That's the fool.
Well, I understand where Corey's point was. It is a big day here in Atlanta. Great American Bash right now. But coming up in a few hours, it is Saturday night's main event. And when you talk about championships, how about this one? Goldberg's final match. He challenges the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's coming up live, nationwide, 8 p.m. Eastern, streaming right here on Peacock, live on NBC. Goldberg, guys, Dark State's here, and out come the Wolves.
Now get down.
And they're looking to feast on TNA.
And Trick Williams ain't in there either.
Santana. Absolute chaos, madness, disorder, heresy.
Damaging Mike Santana and Joe Henry ahead of their match. It's TNA Slammiversary.
Destruction follows. No one is safe.
Not even Trick Williams because he's laying on the ground.
Evolution is when the past, present, and future can clash in a ring filled with 20
I would be surprised
women in the world.
if Trick Williams gets help from Dark State to
I'll be the standout
obtain the
superstar.
TNA World Championship.
It's no secret that NXT is the underdog.
Nah, actually, I wouldn't be.
But who doesn't love an underdog story?
I wouldn't be
I'll be
surprised.
one of those champions. And care.
Kaylani Jordan's voice sounds different.
Ever since I stepped foot in NXT, it was all about business. Sure, did it get cool? A little ruthless? Yeah, but it was business. And then it grew, and it became about family. I brought in Stacks, a guy I grew up with, a street soldier. I gave him purpose, and he became the underboss. I brought in Rizzo, a street smart girl Small in stature, but she packs a big mouth and an even bigger punch. I brought in Ruca, a college-educated football player with a law degree, to handle all the legals. The D'Angelo family became a true NXT success story. Fast forward to now, and the empire I created was built on a faulty foundation of betrayal, ego, and broken trust. See, my father once told me, be careful who you call friend, because I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. This Tuesday is going to be the saddest day of my life. I have to destroy the family I created. Ruca, Stacks, this is the final ride of the D'Angelo family. One last scrap. I forget, I got you a little parting gift ahead of Tuesday. You're going to be coming in a little late.
Damn.
Love was
Damn.
lost until
He just threw that joint in the water. That North American Heritage Cup. He threw that Heritage Cup championship in the water. I'm not making that up at all. He actually did that. I'm gonna go step to the bathroom. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Going to the restroom. Trying to see my audio still working. Okay, it's still working a little bit.
stat earlier. It still stands.
Alrighty.
An NXT Championship
NXT's back on from commercial break again.
here in Atlanta. And when you look at the challenger, he seems focused. Calm and collected. But there is the ruler who is always one thing, Booker.
Dominant. He's on the warpath, man. That man, no bread, no water.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 242 pounds, Yoshiki Inamura. And his opponents from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds. He is the NXT Champion, Oba Femi. Weight of opportunity is on the shoulders of Inamura. Challenger looking to become the second Japanese-born superstar to win the NXT title. The other great,
Here we go.
someone you know very well, Shinsuke Nakamura. No doubt Nakamura going to keep an eye on this one. Think of the legendary superstars who sent well wishes to Inamura before this match. Talk about Marufuji, talk about Great Muta, Kaiji Muto, Io Sky, all wishing Inamura the best of luck in this contest. And trust me, as talented as Inamura is, he's going to need a little bit of luck tonight. Well, on to that point, Corey, does that add extra pressure?
Happening right now is the NXT Championship match between Oba Femi, the NXT champion, and Yoshiki Inamura for the WWE NXT Championship.
Inamura got back to his feet after being run over by the ruler. Whatever it takes to fuel you to become great. Sometimes it's pressure. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes there's a litany of different reasons that a superstar can become great. I'm not sure what's driving Inamura tonight, but no doubt he's looking to do it with honor. Well, Booker, to Graves' point, how is Inamura's past paved the way for the moment, maybe a golden moment in his career?
Not just Inamura, that's the path of the Japanese wrestler. You guys are talking about honor, but they said to pay a debt before this honor is of the samurai. So you can expect Inamura to do anything necessary to win this match tonight. Trust me on that.
And he could go that far, but only with honor. Is Inamura right now a test of strength there between he and something of an unfamiliar feeling for Yoshiki Inamura. Overpowered by really anybody in NXT. That quickness one more time on display and right back into the center of the ring like two mastodons. Oba got hung up for a second, and he sits right back down on the challenger. And let's remember, Inamura returned to Battleground for his brother Josh Briggs, who is here on the outside. For the fans, for the passion of NXT. Briggs,
for the fans, for the passion.
Everyone that's here today, everyone that's here tonight to overcome his greatest test he's ever faced in NXT, Oba Femi. No doubt about it. But again, if anybody can thrive under this sort of, shoulders down. If anybody can thrive under this sort of pressure and emerge victorious, they absolutely deserve to be the NXT champion. Yoshiki Inamura could be the NXT champion for a long time after tonight. Who knows? Time will tell. Booker. Yoshiki Inamura returns thinking bigger. That mentality.
Well, I like everything about this.
Whoa!
Like that, he's in there with a two-piece here in NXT. Had fought every.
Wait a minute, Book. Look at Inamura. Just rise right back up.
Japanese strong style, baby. Here we go. Wait a minute. It's not a sumo contest.
About to be.
This is America.
Hell yeah! Look at that! Inamura, who just tossed Oba Femi. Inamura leaning into his sumo background, overpowering Oba Femi. Here comes the challenger. Oba, right now.
Here we go.
Just got
Oh,
A lot of weight coming right there.
Cover, and it kicked out at 1.
yeah.
Right to the chest of the
You gotta do more than that to do a kick out.
for Inamura, who is Inamura
You gotta do more than that
premium live event
to win an NXT Championship over Femi.
He's got one shot.
Because Oba Femi kicked out at 1.
He needs to go out there. He needs to cash in. He needs to cash in that guy with a big move. Like, whoa.
Oba rolled to the outside. You're realizing it. And,
Give Oba Femi a lot of credit right there. This kid has gotten a lot smarter.
He ain't no damn kid. Quit calling him that. He ain't no kid. Damn it.
When was the last time, Graves, we saw Inamura go down with one chop? There are too many men walking God's green earth who possess that type of power, but Oba Femi absolutely is one of them. Able to counter for a moment, get a little bit of separation.
Don't forget Oba Femi's the champion and Inamura's the challenger. This is what it's looking like right now.
He wants to be champion so bad. For the man on the outside, for the butts in the seats, for those watching at home, and now showcasing his own power, showcasing his own strength. Big slam.
That was impressive.
Cover. Is it going to be enough in this juncture?
And Oba Femi kicks out at 2.
This title match continues. I just looked up from my monitor. If we take a look at this, Inamura launching himself like a missile off of the apron, taking down.
And then you got this Japanese power slam. Oh, Oba Femi just picked him up. Inamura's still going to kick out. Ain't enough to retain him.
Rolling that left shoulder off the mat today, by the way, guys. 186th day as champion for Oba Femi.
I'll tell you something. Oba Femi is well past his years as far as his advancement in this business with the time he's put in thus far. This kid, he's unbelievable. He's definitely a star.
And we were interrupted by the dark state moments ago on the topic of titles. Booker, how excited are you for tonight? Goldberg's last match.
Goldberg is what all started right here at the Georgia Dome, 1998, his first championship. Can he go out there and do it just one last time? They say he may not be as great as he once was, but he can be great once.
Oh, we did Hollywood Hulk Hogan in Atlanta. Will history repeat itself? Saturday night main event live nationwide, 8 p.m. Right here on Peacock and nationwide on NBC. The NXT Championship hangs, and it's the champion who is in control. And wow, Oba right into the cover, and another kick out. And I mean, Graves, you take a look at Oba Femi. There were a lot of questions myself coming into this matchup if there was chips in the armor of sorts of the champion.
So far, so good from the ruler. Take a look at the power of Oba hanging the challenger across the top.
Right now, it's the NXT Championship match.
Has been a fighting champion. There is no
Between
reason
the
to doubt
champion,
the
Oba
ruler
Femi,
and his
challenger,
dominance. It's
Inamura.
not like Oba is making competitors jump through hoops. He's not running away. He stands there and he defends his title.
And speaking of standing there, standing in the center of the ring, another gut buster, another cover, another kick out. Graves, are you starting to sense that maybe Oba Femi looking at the stomach, the ribs, is trying to take away the impact of that Yoshiki slash to the top?
Well, listen, we've learned to Booker's point earlier that Oba continues to evolve as a competitor. He's become more intellectual in his strategy. It's not just raw force anymore. It's a game plan. That very well may be what the champion's looking to do.
Oba Femi is very methodical in his approach here tonight, and he needs that because Inamura, perhaps most dangerous he's been since he joined NXT tonight. Trust me on that.
You feel they're trying to shift the power. Really is, and whoa, right back in.
Oh, no.
Right back around, shifting his way. Counter, cover, title on the line, and a near fall. And now it's Yoshiki who's on top. Looking for a crucifix. Shoulder down one more time. Almost able to put the title around his waist. He's doing it with pride, passion. Buster. Champion rolls right through another
That's
near
the advance
fall.
for that sick man right here, Oba Femi. He has a playbook now, man. This is not the same guy you dealt with, like I said, a year ago. Trust me.
And you saw Inamura able to shift the power for a moment and utilize his weight to take down the champion, but just this quickly.
Oba Femi and Tom nearly put an end to this matchup.
Beautiful spine buster.
Nearly. Hey, why is there a fruit fly flying in here?
American Bash. And this certainly has been a test of power between the two. And again,
kill
right
that
back to
damn
the
thing.
body goes Oba Femi, buckling the knees of Yoshiki Inamura, trying to hoist up Yoshiki, who counters. Something had to give. Wow. And it's Inamura in control. Yoshiki could be closing in on dropping the ruler, and there's that offense. A sumo-style strike to the chest, muscling in. Oh my God! Muscling over all the way to the corner. And right now the challenger teeing off like Nick Carnasky on a golf course.
Taking it to the street right now.
Yoshiki peppering over. Oh! Look at this. We haven't gotten to see the striking ability of Inamura too heavily. Rolling elbow, rocks the jaw of the champ. Oba just got dropped. Briggs is fired up. Trying to fire up Inamura.
I wonder if Oba is truly prepared for what's going on right there, guys. I wonder. Baby.
Wow. Oba Femi, good credit, able to roll off. Booker, it's been a while since I've seen you come out of your seat saying something like this. That is outrageous power from the challenger who nearly knocked off the ruler.
Yeah, that is huge.
Going to the top.
Looking to drop that ball.
In the pass. Yoshiki up and a roll right through. Oba had it scouted. Quickly go back to his. Oh, a servant almost bit it. Oh no! It's too soon.
Oba Femi took his eyes off the referee.
Looking for the end. Hey, Briggs and Oba Femi with the NXT Championship, and I don't think Yoshiki Inamura realizes it. But the advantage now is for the challenger. Oba is down.
You got to get that referee up, man.
This is all about honor for the challenger. Yoshiki though got
I think Josh Briggs is going to turn heel.
Coming right back in, tucks one spine back through the air, dropping the champion. He doesn't want to take a shortcut. He wants to do this the right way. And once again, Yoshiki Inamura climbing to the top. Got his target acquired. Yoshiki! Get all of it. Cover. There's the referee. The official's still down. We should have a new champion. What the hell's Briggs doing now?
Come on, get your ass up, referee. Damn.
Briggs is screaming capitalized. I think Briggs is trying to handle this chain. Briggs is going to get his partner disqualified. The official rolled back in. Yoshiki said no. Yoshiki though just got dropped. Choke slam. Champion into the cover to retain. No! That fighting spirit of Yoshiki still thriving here at the Great American Bash. Briggs is in disbelief. So is Oba Femi. The NXT Championship is on the line. Sold out here in Atlanta. Center stage. Great American Bash.
Yeah, they're turning Josh Briggs heel tonight.
Champion.
Inamura could be champion right now if he would have taken advantage of the situation.
He's not going to take advantage, though. We've heard what he said. Not just
He should have.
earlier this week. He's
I don't care. He should have.
It's about honor for Yoshiki Inamura. Right now, these gladiators unloading the heavy artillery in the middle of the ring. No excuses.
No excuses at all. He should have had taken that opportunity. The referee should have gotten the ring and did the 1, 2, 3 faster.
Fall from Grace. Countered though. Inamura now. Hoisted up.
Look at the power.
And drop it out of the ring. Sit down. Stop it for the title. Oh my. Briggs thought it was over.
Last minute.
Last minute.
Last second.
Split second. Nanosecond. second. But Briggs is screaming, go, go, go.
Briggs, get off the apron.
Briggs, man, hold on from behind. Yoshiki for the championship. God, again. Oba just able to kick out the last second. Right back in. Oh! Fall from Grace. God.
Yeah, it's over.
Oba overcomes Inamura.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Oba.
Who in the world is going to be Oba Femi, man? He's unstoppable.
What a fight. Here we see the closing moments. Inamura able to power up 300.
I don't hear the fans cheering. They got quiet after that.
Sit out powerbomb, but the ruler refused to relent. Incidental contact with Chris, shoulders down. Oba survives yet again, and Inamura provides the slightest of openings and got a powerbomb for his troubles. Fall from grace, and still.
What a fight from the challenger. They tried to do it with honor. What's going through the mind of that man, Josh Briggs? But what we do know, the reign of the ruler, Oba Femi, as our champion, continues here at NXT.
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres
No shocking surprises yet. None. No returns, no surprises. There was nothing tonight. I'm talking about returns or returns and surprises. What the heck Josh Briggs was thinking?
Evolution and land the center of the wrestling world this weekend.
Lash legend, the Bougie Bully, is on Evolution in the city of Atlanta, which, by the way, I'm the keys to. With all this undeniable dominant presence, there's no reason why I won't throw all the other girls over the top and win that category. In my big city, on a big show, it's time for my big moment and be everything I know I am, which is a big star.
Hey, yo, Ava.
Right. What the hell was that?
Yeah, man, exactly. Now you got jumped by two guys who don't even go here to NXT.
Right.
Look, man, they're trying to plot against me. They know the only way they can get this TNA title back is if they work together to beat Trick Williams, man.
Right.
Look, what we gonna do about it?
Well, we are not going to do anything about that because that's not actually what I'm talking about. Yes, you went through the table, but while you were down, Dark came out and they jumped Joe and Mike, your opponents, at Slammiversary. It's very...
What you trying to say, Ava? How many times I got to tell you that me and Dark State don't have nothing to do with each other? Look, they jumped me before too, huh? You don't remember that?
Well, look, you really lived to tell the tale.
Come on.
And if you and Dark State have nothing to do with each other, then it won't be a problem when y'all take them on in a 6-man tag on Tuesday.
Who is y'all?
You and Joe Hendry and Mike Santana against Dark State.
Oh, hell no.
It'll be fine.
Let me get this straight. Henry, Santana, and Trick Williams in a triple-threaded Slammiversary, but they have to coexist as a team against Darkstate. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we're going to find out Tuesday live on NXT, but it's my understanding right now.
Ruca T sit up there laughing. Ain't shit funny about that at all.
Oba Femi, congrats.
Sounds like lame booking to me.
Comment on your successful NXT title defense.
I feel very bad for Yoshiki. He deserves better. But despite the involvement from Josh Briggs, the right man came out on top. And still, the NXT champion, the ruler, Oba Femi. Oba, thank you for challenging. And I am sorry about Briggs. It's all right. I'll give you a title match soon. You deserve a rematch without Josh. Shut up! Stop! You just being a man of honor? Bro, I know you don't got no honor, neither do I. Know you're not talking. That's why I can get out of my shit.
Speaking of Tuesday, there's a lot of questions and a few answers after what happened earlier. It is official. These three men.
I wonder if they're setting up for Trick Williams to be the leader of Darkstate.
The TNA World Champion Trick Williams and Joe Henry will battle.
Just like I said last year.
Tuesday. And we will all.
It's like I said months ago. If they would do. WWE's planning something.
Tony D versus Stacks versus Luca Crucifino. It's a family this triple threat. It's going down Tuesday night. Well, it's our main event here this afternoon. Has Fallon Influence met their match in Jordynne Grace and Lake Monroe? Well, they're about to get a glamorous moment here at the Great American Bash. Ladies and gentlemen,
This summer, everybody get up! Kick off his nonstop with unforgettable WWE premium live events. Get ready. From stepping up,
Mr. Money in the Bank,
to standing out.
welcome to the big time.
At least they'll give us YouTube content creators at least an hour to rest from this pay-per-view live event. Yeah, they may be turning Josh Briggs heel. Something tells me that that's the plan. To turn Josh Briggs heel on Inamura so they can feud. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. This contract signing, honestly, the contract signing felt meh. You know, if you know what I mean.
Main event time of the Great American Bash. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace. Grace, this has to be the biggest weekend in the career of Jordynne Grace. I'm sure an argument can be made for that to be a fact, but Jordynne Grace needs to focus on the task at hand, which is about to take place right now.
Of course she's on focus on the task at hand.
Less than 24 hours away tomorrow at Evolution as the Juggernaut challenges Jacy Jayne for the coveted NXT Women's Championship. But tonight could be a trap for Jordynne Grace.
Glamour is forever.
What kind of theme song did they just give Mariah May?
The official in-ring debut of Blake Monroe. Things are about
They're gonna have to change Chantel Monroe's last ring name.
Her first official match is, yes, you see the camaraderie between these two, is in the main event of a premium live event. We're about to see whether or not Blake Monroe lives up to the hype. We know what she's done before she's arrived here. What can she do with this opportunity? Does she have what it takes?
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, damn! I know when I'm about to see some red carpet action. I know I'm about to see Hollywood red carpet action. Let's get it, ladies. Give me the performance I want to see. Ah! She threw that coat up the camera. That's funny. Oh, Jasmine, like, stop it right there. That's as far as you go. Look. She's like, that's as far as you go. Stop it right there.
Well, when you are a singles champion in WWE, it affords you certain benefits. That being single interview time. And all these people talking about Jacy Jayne being the most beatable champion of all time. You think that's the case? It's simple. Show up and do it. Show up and beat Jacy Jayne. Until you do, I'm tired of hearing about it. It's the third time women have main evented the Great American Bash, and however, it's the first time ever they've done it in a tag team match. A history-making weekend kicking off with the Great American Bash here sold out at center stage. And Booker, we see Jordynne Grace starting things off here with Fallon Henley. But when you take a look at Jordynne Grace, she's a seasoned competitor who is power personified. How big is this weekend for her?
She's been chasing that NXT Championship. Let's be fine. That means that the championship is in the right hands with this woman right here. Oh, the rock star, baby.
And we know Jordynne Grace is no stranger to the big stage. We remember her incredible Royal Rumble match performance, etc. Jordynne Grace is always a threat any day of the week, no matter what. But the question remains, does she have what it takes to beat, quote-unquote, the most beatable women's champion in NXT history? Well, it's hard for us not to look at tomorrow night at Evolution, at that NXT Women's Championship match. Wow. One has to wonder for Jordynne Grace, if she comes up, how will she handle the burden of failure? Well, that remains to be seen. And Jordynne Grace can't be thinking about failure tonight or tomorrow at Evolution. Jordynne Grace needs to maintain a championship mentality.
Here comes champ. Here comes rockstar. You got your ticket. You got your ticket, man. But to get ready to ride.
Well, this is a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow at Evolution. These two women will tangle for the women's title. Roll shoulders down, ring, and a whoa, shifting weights, Grace for a moment, kicking right out is Jayne, coming right back in, getting countered into a move.
Oh, there you go.
For a second time, shoulder down out of Jayne, and another near fall.
Slow it down a little bit. Take a little time out there, Jacy.
Hard to think, too, what a loss would do, Grace, for Jayne, or Grace for that matter, heading into Evolution.
Absolutely. If you're Jordynne, we'll talk about Jordynne Grace in just a moment because the glamour has arrived.
Booker, what are you looking for out of Blake Monroe's NXT
Everybody knows she's a hiding biscuit.
Rockstar.
See exactly what she can do inside the middle of that square.
Rock on. She got that rock star mentality like that rapper Youngboy NBA. Got them rock stars on. Nothing's on my face.
But that's the tag team division. We're talking about the tag team division right there. Something that Jayne is very familiar with two tag team championships under her belt. Okay.
Jayne now the NXT Women's Champion, ripping at the shoulder of Blake Monroe, and we know there'd be nothing more for Jayne that she would like than to ruin the in-ring debut of Blake Monroe and also walk away from this weekend still Women's Champion.
Can you blame Jacy? I mean, she is the NXT Women's Champion, yet for some reason, people are refusing to pay Jacy the respect she deserves. So you know what? She's going to step up and force the respect. Maybe she does that by taking out Blake.
That's just that she's a pillar, man. She's a pillar here in NXT, an original.
So, Booker, you're very upset.
Oh, look at his takedown by Henley into the cover.
You're very upset with those in the locker room that have publicly been saying that Jayne is the most beatable champion in the WWE.
The thing is, I don't agree with that. I mean, Jayne has been here for a very, very long time, and it's not just by accident or anything like that. Jayne stuck around to win that championship. Now she's done that. Now it's on and up for Jayne.
Well, she's seeing her partner get decimated by the woman who will challenge her for the title tomorrow at Evolution, that being Jordynne Grace. And Grace now, and how about that team?
What the hell was that?
Count and a kick out. Something they
I don't know what the heck that was. I heard something outside. What that was?
Also back to what I said to you earlier, Grace. One has to wonder if Grace comes up short, how she will handle the burden of failure as she checks out the match, because she has had numerous attempts to this champ, no doubt about it. Right now, Jordynne Grace is riding her hottest.
Yeah, I know I sound like I'm high and dizzy, but don't worry about me.
Right here at center stage in Atlanta.
Happy on my face.
With a little extra on that sidewalk slam into the cover, looking at the champion and a kick out.
The same could be said for Jacy.
Somebody was laughing in the crowd. I heard that. What are they laughing at? That was nothing to laugh about. What the fuck? Waste of time. That was nothing to laugh about. Waste of time with them laughing.
Shoulders are down. That's great situational awareness. Jasmine Nix.
That's called tag team action. I love it.
Goes back to what you were saying about Jayne knowing her way around the ring as a tag team competitor. Knows all the tricks.
And it's about time we put a little respect on the name of Fallon Henley. This is a woman who has held gold here in NXT numerous times, yet for some reason remains overlooked. Just like Jacy.
One-time tag team champion as well. And my thing, I think Fatal Influence has a huge advantage in this matchup. That's just the way I see it.
Take a look, Frames, at this teamwork one more time. O'Connor well executed by Blake Monroe, but Jacy realized what was going on. Yeah, official's attention, and Jasmine Nix on the outside of the right. Covered by the champion. Blake Monroe with a kick out. Jasmine Nix, the X-Factor on the outside of the ring.
And we've talked about tag team chemistry. This is what we're seeing, Book. I mean, look at how well Fatal Influence has cut the ring in half, isolated Blake Monroe far, far away from the juggernaut.
Well, the thing is, you're going to find out a whole lot.
No, she don't. No, she don't. No, she don't. Die.
Jordynne breaks, making her way in and out of the juggernaut.
Whoa! I did not see Jordynne Grace get in the ring. I did not see Jordynne Grace get in the ring. I didn't see Blake Monroe tag Jordynne Grace.
Stopping the momentum of Grace with Jayne, and then one more. Showcase a strike for the juggernaut. Goddesses of hostility.
More like a jugger crop.
Happy right now.
Female crocodile, man. Oh, she just got big booted by Jayne.
No matter who you are, right in the chin. Jayne on point with that pump kick. I'm letting them know, champ. Cover by Henley.
Right. Kick out, and you just felt the air leave center stage.
Oh, what did Jacy say? What did she say? What did Jacy say to you?
Jacy said, "Let them know. Let the WWE Universe at home know."
Let them have it. That's what she said, man.
She didn't even talk to you. What does that make you feel? She's talking to Corey instead of you now.
That doesn't make me feel bad at all. Right now, she's doing her work.
Up cover here by the champion. The double suplex and another kick out. And Booker is a tag team specialist. It's hard to argue Fatal Influence doesn't have the advantage in this matchup. But taking it further, how much scouting can be done by Jacy Jayne or Jordynne Grace for that matter heading into tomorrow?
This match is really all about Jacy. Like I'm trying to download that information about Jordynne Grace. Trying to do the same thing. My question is this: if I give Nick a little injury, perhaps.
Absolutely right. That's the dangers of this matchup for these two. Not to mention the fact that these two are becoming even more familiar with one another inside of the ring. There are maneuvers happening today that they cover tomorrow. These women will study, they will research, they will strategize accordingly based off of the results today.
Download that information, baby.
Fatal Influence hates when the spotlight is not on them. And it is square on them right here in this moment. And that super kick was square on the jaw of Jordynne Grace. And here's where that tag team continuity comes back in, continuing to cut off the ring.
Fatal Influence right there, they're looking like a well-oiled machine. Like
that tag team continuity.
I love it, man.
Bending the rules, not breaking them for the moment. Finally,
you see that?
High impact offense into the cover, and it kick out by Grace. Derek Sanders doing his best in this matchup with all three members of Fatal Influence. But they are certainly putting it together. The main event here at the Great American Bash. Another cover. Another made. Jacy Jayne's back in.
Jacy Jayne for Grace in the corner.
Now is definitely trying to.
Now Fallon Henley's turn. And now Jacy Jayne turn again. He got that in.
This repeated off.
This is a great strategy by Fatal Influence. I'm not gonna lie. They're really keeping Jordynne Grace from tagging Blake Monroe in.
Earlier, it looks like they're trying to trade a body part to soften Jordynne up. Now, this
That's a
match
good
is
strategy.
for that championship match. Tomorrow night,
Right now, man, they're just breaking Jordynne down, trying to soften that armor just a little bit. And trust Jacy Jayne, she's thinking about tomorrow night and holding on to that championship.
You can hear that all the way at the State Farm Arena, the site of Saturday night's main event later on this evening. And whoa, Jordynne Grace right now. This has to be that opportunity. She's got to make the most of it. Overpowering Fallon Henley, rolling through. It's so close now to the tag.
This could be the opportunity Jordynne Grace has been waiting for. Blake Monroe eager to re-enter the fray.
Blake Monroe looking to save Russell Muffin here right now. Tag made. And in comes the glamorous one.
Oh, Blake Monroe.
And boom.
Nothing glamorous about that.
Bam.
Oh, yes, man.
Fired up.
Get the work done.
Jasmine Nix right here in front of us, beside herself. Jacy Jayne, nice elbow. Getting a little bit of separation, but
The Hall of Famer, page on Trish Stratus' playbook. Let's see in action tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think Trish Stratus is gonna like that.
Monroe now into the cover for her team's victory. Jacy Jayne just getting that shoulder up, and again, to Graves' point, Booker, Jacy Jayne does not want to take an L here tonight, moving into tomorrow's massive matchup.
No, it just would be a good look. That's more important. It would be a good look coming into tomorrow night's Evolution. But right now, Jacy Jayne is.
Oh, wait a minute. This will not go well for anybody. Jacy Jayne may not make it to Evolution. Oh, big forearm, though, by Monroe. You can see it almost hurting herself, trying to shake some feeling back into her.
Oh, wait a minute. She's not going to do that.
She's certainly trying to.
Jacy hanging on for dear life. Thank God for Fallon.
trying her best. Well, there's Grace.
Is Jasmine going to get involved?
Grace Hook and Fallon. Monroe. Oh, and again, our referee did not.
Yep, I knew it. I said if Jasmine going to get involved, she did.
Sanders sees it now. And it's Monroe, it's Jayne, who are the two legal superstars in this match until that moment when Fallon Henley tagged in.
Yeah, the fans seen that. Seen what Jasmine did.
In control. And a blockbuster on the court.
That's it
Is this going to be enough?
Here we go.
Back it up, Monroe, and a kick out. Think of how sweet a victory would be for Fatal Influence. Both Fallon Henley and Jacy Jayne to say that they spoiled the in-ring debut of Blake Monroe. I mean, at the same time, I hear what you're saying, but look, if you really want to call this down the middle, this is almost a glorified handicap match with Jasmine Nix out here. It's been 3 on 2.
What are you talking about? Why you always complain?
I'm not complaining, I'm stating facts.
Why you always complain?
Has she not interfered not once but twice?
Well, the NXT fans are at least trying.
He covered, almost got the 3. Oh! Big headbutt just rocked Fallon. Monroe fell back into the tag. Jordynne Grace now lead. Oh, spinebuster. Power overtaken. Wait a minute. Monroe gave herself some. Just took a shot at Jacy Jayne, covered by the challenger tomorrow night, and another near fall. I mean, this action, I did feel bad for our official. He's doing his best job right here, right now.
I mean, I can't blame Monroe right there. She took a big shot. She may not have known where she was in that situation.
They went back towards the rack bomb. Counted for a moment. Jordynne Grace on the outside, and now the action is spilling all over center stage. Jordynne Grace. Oh! Fallon with a spear. Turning this matchup right around. What a main event here at the Great American Bash. Take another look. Impressive athleticism by Jordynne Grace, but Fallon took advantage of the situation, delivered a spear. Hey, Booker, would you call this a pivotal point in the matchup?
Pivotal point for both of these teams right now because we don't know who's going to win this thing. It's 50-50 right now.
Here comes Jayne, here comes Monroe, both the pressure women for their respective teams, trading the heavy artillery. NXT Women's Champion just took a right hand from Monroe, making her NXT debut.
Big shot there by Jacy.
Main event, premium, live event, spotlight on all 4 of these women. Look at the combination offense, step up, Insecurity, rocking Monroe, and you feel the rage. Coming on to Jacy Jayne. Jayne, Monroe, from behind, could be looking for a German suplex, connected. Blake Monroe got all of that German suplex out of the corner, onto the NXT Women's Champion. Here's Fallon Henley. Again running interference. Distracted our official.
Who's legal?
What do you mean who's legal? Jayne's legal to watch Jasmine Nix again. Nix sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Monroe did her best to mitigate the impact. Masha Slamovich, the TNA Knockouts champion. She'll meet the winner of tomorrow's NXT Women's Championship matchup at Slammiversary. But back in the center of the ring, 2-for-1 combination offense. Into the cover goes Jacy Jayne. At the last moment, Jordynne Grace.
That looked like a 3. That looked like a 3.
Slamovich just equaled the odds in this main event.
I swear that looked like a 3. That looked like a 1, 2, 3 to me. Look at the way she rolled her up. Look at that. Dude, that was a 1, 2, 3, man. They should have won that. That was a 1, 2, 3. I seen it. Jordynne got there after the referee counted to 3. Dude, I seen what I seen, man.
Everything is starting to break down. Right now, our official losing some sort of control of this matchup.
Oh, I know Fan Food is going to be talking about that.
And I do believe the 2 legal superstars are Jayne and Blake Monroe back in the center ring.
Jacy Jayne.
Was the women's champion. Rolling on court doesn't connect. Big boot doesn't connect. Super kick certainly did.
Right on the money.
And right back in comes Jayne. Rolling up Monroe, center of the ring. Just able to kick up. Whoa! Back fist. Missed by Grace. And turn around DDT from Blake Monroe. Monroe into the cover. And Blake Monroe just pinned the NXT Women's Champion. Here are your winners, the team of Jordynne Grace and Blake.
Yeah, I don't think Blake Monroe's turning heel tonight.
What a win for this newly minted tag team. And in her in-ring debut, Blake Monroe just pinned the NXT Women's Champion. Let's go back to some of the...
She'll be turning heel soon, though. I know that.
Attempt by Jacy, Jayne, who is met by heavy impact from the outside. Double arm DDT from the Glamour. And Blake Monroe earns the biggest W of her still growing career. Oh, it was a glamorous debut and another memorable, great American match. How does this affect tomorrow night's Evolution? But our day in Atlanta is not done because tonight, nationwide, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, streaming here on Peacock and live on NBC, it's Saturday night's main event.
Love was something we lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
I'm trying to mute this damn. Alrighty, folks. In a little while, I'll go over your WWE NXT Great American Bash 2025 results. And overall thoughts and grade. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. I'll be back soon. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. Real quick, we'll go ahead and go over my overall thoughts and grades on the WWE NXT Great American Bash 2025 pay-per-view. Premium live event. All right. The WWE NXT Great American Bash Premium Live event was an entertaining event that delivered some exciting wrestling matches, with the first half particularly standing out thanks to the strong performance of Javon Evans and Jasper Troy. So Ruca and Izzy in the Women's North American Championship match. The explosive anything in those match between Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. Second half also had its highlights, including a fantastic bout between Oba Femi and Yoshiki Inamura for the NXT Championship, and an energetic tag match featuring Jordynne and Blake Monroe versus Fatal Influences, Fallon, Henley, and the NXT Women's Champion, Jacy. However, the event's purpose and justification felt lacking, as little meaningful progress or impactful moments emerged, making it a good but not particularly memorable show that might not stick with viewers behind the next NXT TV episode, which is why I give this a solid B+ overall grade. This was still, whether the AEW sickos online like it or not, this was still better than AEW All in Texas. And that is all I got to say, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here so I can put this laptop on the charger, so that way I can be live on time for the WWE Saturday Night Main Event. Watch along. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys later for the entire WWE Saturday Night Main Event show. I'm out of here.